Hey everyone, this is Andrew, day 2 Dryden, recording here with Merfolk Master Nikachu for Nikachu MTG. We're here in round 5 and we're playing Burn in Modern. If this is the kind of content you guys like, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. We're on the play, and
Well, are we?
we are finally on the play. Aggro goes first. It's about time. And our hand is a little land light, but you know what? It's awesome. We've got turn 1 Swift Spear into Lava Spike, Eidolon. If we get a second land, it's going to be great. So we are keeping this hand.
If we have turn 2 mount, it's over.
Yeah, that'd be really good. I'd be very happy with that. Our goal this game, because this league has been going a little bit long, is to try to beat our opponent in a good number of minutes. And our opponent went down to 5, so that helps us. They put a card on top. Well, joke's on you, buddy. My Goblin Guide is not in my hand this turn, so you're not going to get the free draw, but you are going to get hit for 1. Hiya! Take that.
So I feel like if our opponent is mulliganing, then hitting their creatures, if they have them, is worth more than hitting their face.
Mm-hmm.
Not that Lava Spike can do very much.
Merfolk? Merfolk mirror? Or not mirror. It's basically the mirror. You're sitting beside me. Oh! Get wrecked. Oh, man. Okay, so we're just going to attack. Yeah, we're just going to attack him first.
Could be Merfolk, could be Breach again, could be Storm,
Yep.
could be... Possibilities are endless.
I really am going to lose my mind if we get hit by a spell snare. Come! Oh.
They snapped it.
Oh, I was like, no! Come on!
Well, now they have to be in trouble. Whatever. I don't care what they're playing.
Yeah, they put a card on the bottom too, so whatever it was, they didn't like it. Oh,
Blink.
man.
That's like a tilt play.
And just snap concede. All right,
I know it. I knew they're tilted.
Yeah.
I've played enough online games to know when my opponent is super angry.
Yeah, that looked like, well, it's opt. Opt? Yeah, Storm uses opt, right?
Yeah. Storm uses opt.
So I'm pretty
Breach uses opt.
I'm thinking it's Storm. I don't know, what do you think? That could have been Breach. It could have been a few things. It was smart of them to concede right there. We don't want Searing Blaze, whatever it is. I know that. Oh no, wait, we do. If it's Storm. That's
You can hedge on it, because everything else kills the creatures anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Skullcrack. Bring in Skullcrack.
Yeah, that's tough actually.
A Blood Moon deck. Do you bring Rest in Peace against Storm?
Yes. You might as well. It just shuts them down so hard. Like it's a win more card, but like, oh well. Like it doesn't slow you down that badly, and they just can't win.
So how about we take a Stomping Ground on
you know what?
draw?
Even against Blue Moon, it's not that bad.
No, I don't like it. It just shuts off Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah.
And remember, if it's a Blue Moon, we need to go the exact same way that we won last time. We just have these instant speed spells in our hand, and we just throw them at light speed.
So we don't like. Yeah. What did we do? We took out
like 1 Boros Storm, but we're keeping some Searing Blazes just in case this is Storm.
Yeah. So we have 2. So we need 2 more cards. We do Lavamancer.
No, you can bring in Boros Charm. I think it's fine.
Lavamancer's pretty good, regardless of what it is. It's not that.
Sounds slow against Storm.
It is
just removal against Breach. Oh, but we need 1 more card?
We need 1 more card.
Okay, Lavamancer.
Yeah, okay. Done. I like it. Turn 2 Eidolon. Just snap concede. Wow, this hand is so good.
It's a good way to end the league.
Yeah.
End it like this.
40 minutes, 45 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Mountain. All right. So
okay, they're definitely, because we didn't see the mountain last time. I mean,
they could still be either one.
There are
Matt, like, this is the game I don't want to lose because we are finally like drawing lucky. We're getting what we want. Okay, this doesn't actually tell us what this is yet. It's kind of frustrating.
Well, it's a little bit more closer to Blue Moon because I think they play more. I think they definitely run the 4 lightning bolts. Young Pyromancer.
Okay.
That is.
So it's more of like Blue Moon value. Well, it's not Storm.
Well, it could be Delver.
Yeah, that's true.
Could be some sort of weird blue-red Delver deck.
The big thing for me is just knowing it's not Storm, knowing it's not like
There's no
ridiculous
way of actually
combo.
killing this thing.
You know what? I'm okay trading, to be honest.
Yeah.
Except the problem. Oh no, because yeah, we trade with a Swiss Spear either way.
Yeah, you can trade.
Yeah, I'm good trading. Yeah, we're just gonna get ahead and just destroy this thing. This hand is just busted.
They're gonna do a pretty good job stabilizing the board.
Yeah.
Because I think trading is fine for them.
We're not casting that next turn.
Rip to command.
Maybe they sideboarded a Pyromancer just because they're not going to do a good job stabilizing the board now.
Well, they have Bolt.
Big deal. We have a Swift Spear. Like, we have another creature to play next turn. It's like I'm playing Zoo right now. Mono red, get wrecked. Get red to cooked.
And these lava spikes are actually awkward. Hold on.
This is going to eat a bolt, but something's going to eat a bolt. So we might as well get them to use it.
Okay.
What were you thinking about?
Just attack with the Goblin Guides, and if they somehow tap out, then use both lava spikes, because this is sorcery speed removal. It's a sorcery speed thing. And Swiss Spear is... Well, I guess it's also sorcery.
I'm not... Oh. Yeah, okay, sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. No! I will choose not to. And I'm going to make you use that bolt that I know you have. Okay, well, we're drawing them lands, which I don't like. But whatever.
Yeah, they're just blue-red Pyromancer.
Yep. Take 2. Play Lava Man.
We have an opportunity to get 3 damage in right now, and Grim Lavamancer is probably going to eat a removal spell no matter what.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna have Cryptic up next turn, and if they want to use that on a Lavamancer, I'm fine with that. Like, what do they do? Bounce, draw? Okay, fine. Bolt you, replay the Lavamancer.
But that's what I'm saying. We can get in 3 damage right now, guaranteed. Whereas next turn they could play. They don't need to play Cryptic next turn. They can just play Bolt your Grim Lavamancer. Well, we have a Goblin Guide on the board, so I guess they still have to deal with all the pressure.
That's the thing. Like, this is slower. This still takes a turn to get going.
So they take 3, go to 9. Okay, play this thing.
I think getting Lavamancer out is what we want to do. We've got board presence, they don't. We want to just keep our foot on the gas here.
But by putting our opponent as low to a life total as possible, puts more pressure on them to ever tap out.
No, that is true.
Also, this might run into an Anger of the Gods. I didn't think about that either.
Meh.
This is not that big of a deal.
No.
Goblin Guide is still alive.
Yeah. And if they have like another bolt, oh, big deal.
Well, I would say that's a big deal.
I mean, it is, but like we can't play around it. Except now we can, because we can give it indestructible hypothetically. Actually, and if it just eats a bolt, then yeah, then we just hit him for 6. Another Cryptic. Okay, well.
So if we throw 2 Lava Spikes, they definitely go to 4. If we throw a Boros Charm, they might Spell Snare that. But it's
they could have Spell Snare or like Dispel or something, but like they won't. The only way to counter this lava.
Not main deck. Oh no, this is not main deck. Oh sorry, this is.
Yeah.
We won game 1.
We won game too quickly. It's not our MO. Yeah. So
Spellskite also plays around.
Yeah. Well,
Lava Spike also plays around Dispel, but they're just really clunky. Like our hand becomes pretty clunky after. Well, but you know what? This card is clunky anyway.
Yeah.
I think let's put them this 4 with Lava Spikes.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, Lava Spike.
Yeah. Well, the only way this gets countered is with like a Spell Pierce, and like I don't see that happening.
And then we can play the game of, because they can't. Well, I mean, they have a lot of lands.
The other
they
thing,
can play a land. Well, they don't have Bolt.
Well, the other thing too is that we know they have a Logic Knot in hand, and they didn't have Logic Knot mana that turn. I think if I untap, I am fine with this. I'm less fine with it. Oh no, I'm fine with it because I can actually cast both these if you try to Field of Ruin me. Go to attacks. You didn't tap my team, huh?
Yeah, just stack.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to block the non-creature, but I'm expecting a Snapcaster to show up.
Oh, they should have bolt.
So now they...
Okay, well, we'll see what they do.
Yeah, they have Logic Knot mana.
They might electrolyze here.
Targeting Bolt. Okay. So do I force them to use a Logic Knot?
No, because it just gets countered. Make them do it at the end of their turn. Because they'll just Logic Knot, untap, and have free older mana again.
So what did they didn't? So they showed a Bolt. They haven't drawn it yet. Yeah, okay. So they haven't shown me anything. Yeah, so because they can just Logic Knot, right?
Yeah, they'll just Logic Knot for 2. But I might be open to like, because they only have 3 blue mana, so they can't play Cryptic and Logic Knot at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's impossible. So I might be open to like Skullcrack here, if they give the opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they might lose to, like, at least Skullcrack will put them to 1, so it'll turn off all their fetch lands.
Mm-hmm.
And if they counter with Logic Knot, then we just win with Boros Charm.
We kept the Searing Blazes in, right? Yeah, we did. So I don't want to fetch right now.
Well, you might want to fetch.
I might, but whatever.
Well, because they still lost to Searing Blaze.
Oh yeah. Well, no. Well.
Yeah, they still.
Yeah.
lost.
Well, no. Except I know they have a counter for it.
So we know about Logic Knot and Cryptic Command.
So they can't Cryptic.
I think we have a lot of time. Okay, so put the Sacred Foundry into play.
Yeah.
Tapped. Or maybe.
No, it's out there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what, because the more cards in our hand, the less we let our opponent do anything. Card like that, for example.
Yeah.
Because they know they can just play around 1 card. And maybe it's worth keeping this stupid line around. I don't want to take any more damage.
I'm tempted. They're at such a low life total. I am tempted to make them use this Logic Knot right now.
No, you can't.
What do you mean
Why?
I can't?
You just can't.
What do you mean I can't?
Okay, you cast it, they Logic Knot.
Right.
They're going to untap with fresh mana. And then you
Yeah.
have to deal with the next counterspell, which is a Cryptic Command. You just can't.
Yeah, you're right.
We need to wait for a second burn spell. Play one of the spells, they counter it. Then we play our Boros Charm. So we have perfect information?
I think so.
Yeah, so they just lose if we draw fetch. Okay, whatever. We win anyway. Well, let's make sure we win. Cryptic. Well, if they can feel the run. No, yeah, they're just dead.
Start with Bolt, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, whatever. They're gonna see both cards.
Yeah.
And then with this on the stack, Boros Charm them.
Yeah.
But I think thinning the deck was important.
There we go.
Oh, we won the match! I was expecting to go to game 3. Every single match was so hard fought.
Yeah, no. But that time we actually just got lucky and ran well. It's when you run well, it's amazing how quickly the games go.
If you win the die roll, it helps. We won the die roll twice.
That is also true.
That's the key to winning with burn as well. Just win the die roll over and over again. You have a massive advantage.
I think our first 4 spells that game were also all creatures. That's pretty good.
Right.
That's pretty darn good. But yeah, so there we go. Woo, we did it! I told you we ran the table the last 2 games.
So
That's not really running the table.
So it's good against blue-red decks.
Yes. Oh, what is good?
Well, because we beat a Through the Breach deck and a Pyromancer.
Yeah. It's
This also could have been a Blue Moon deck for all I know.
Yep. Yeah, generally those matchups are okay. They're a little bit slow and clunky. Serum Visions, Opt, things like that. Mm-hmm. When you can land your Eidolons, it's amazing how much easier the game is. So yeah, awesome. Well,
I also like just how the burn deck can just play at instant speed.
Yeah, that's also a big deal.
Which I thought was effective in
that's also
these matchups.
No, it's a big deal. I mean, that's one of, we talked about in that Dominaria video, it's one of the reasons why Damping Sphere isn't a very good card against burn, right? You can just play around it really easily. The instant speed interaction is huge.
So like in this game, I really want to emphasize that you you play things at end of turn, or you
Yep.
try to play multiple things at a time, because they had Cryptic Command and Logic Knot, and if you have a strong density of burn spells in your hand, then they don't have enough mana for
Yep.
all of it.
Well, not the cryptics. I mean, if it's just mono mana leaks, maybe. But yeah, that doesn't make any sense, right? You're not going to get any value. So yeah, they aren't going to get any value that way. It was weird playing with somebody else here. It's strange. Like, I keep learning more and more lessons about recording these games. It was really strange to have someone in the room with me. It was better, I think, but this is different.
Infinitely longer.
Yes, that's also true. But we also know each other really well, so we also like. There's probably more talking than there should have been, but whatever, just because we're very familiar with each other. But, hey, can you look over there for a second? Oh, damn, I don't open it from this screen! I was going to open it while you looked that way.
Oh.
Because I know you're like, no, what are you doing? But it was on the wrong screen. Damn. Oh, well. Okay. So, here, I don't care what you say. We're opening a chest.
We can open the chest. Oh, you want to go to the deck thing?
Well, you said you prefer that, right? Or does
if you go to the... Oh, yeah, I get it.
Okay, so we're going to have to edit this part out anyway, but whatever.
If I remember.
Oh, whatever.
Very lazy with the editing.
So you prefer the deck teching?
Well, because then we get to see the whole deck when we go back.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, here we are with the deck that we went 3-2 with. I think it was okay. I don't think there was anything we really need to change. Maybe these deflecting palms are a little loose. I don't know. I don't think so.
I think the card is good, but
Yeah.
like I don't want to bring them in every matchup. Like I think it's very good against decks that will deal a lot of damage. Okay, first, they can never see your hand. They cannot do anything about it. Like I think against Through the Breach, they can just wait till they can play around this thing. You know, they'll put Emrakul in play and have Spell Snare up. So it's and I think it has some position. Like it's good against Affinity for those reasons. It's good against Boggles for those reasons.
Yeah, that's funny. Like the last three.
And those are two big decks.
Yeah, the last three series I've been like, here we go. Like we got Boggles covered. No worry. I haven't played Boggles once. I have not played against against Boggles online in a month. Like I've been prepared for it. And as soon as I take the deflecting palms out, I'm gonna play 4 Boggles games in a row. It's gonna be horrible.
But like I don't like this against just average decks, especially if they can see your hand. Like I don't want to playing this thing against. I don't know if you're bringing it in against John, but I don't like that. I think it's
situational, but it's okay.
Against dubious against like Eldrazi. Like they have 4/4 creatures and 5/5 creatures, but you know you have stuff that already does things like that. Like even Grim Lavamancer can probably deal more damage than 4 against Eldrazi, as long as they don't like Wasteland Strangler the thing away. But again, if they see it with Thought Knot Seer, that can be so backbreaking. It will just turn this card into a donut.
Yeah.
They'll either take it or they'll leave it with you, and they'll try to take it later with Eldrazi Displacer, or force you to tap out in some way.
Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know, this is a strange meta. I keep sort of expecting a few big decks, and I keep trying to prepare for the decks that I think are big right now, and it's just, I'm playing weird stuff. Like I'm having trouble constructing a sideboard I'm really, really happy with.
Well, I like the main deck.
Yeah, the main deck's good.
Play with normal... Like, I don't know how many cards you can ever side in, like, before you dilute your strategy. Because it is, like, still a burn deck. You still need to hit them with, like, a bunch of burn spells.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, there's only 4 cards in the sideboard that don't deal damage, right? And they're sort of necessary. But
then again, you know, Deflecting Palm can turn into one of those cards.
It can, but, I mean, it also turns into, you know... like a card that's, you know, because like again the decks that are able to race you and just build your own Emrakul, like Boggles for example, right, when they're hitting you for what did that first game, what happened, that Dominaria card, the guy hit us for 7 with a Goryo's Vengeance or whatever like that, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
You know, like there are things like that, right? And even again, humans sometimes they don't,
or maybe not, because again that's a deck that can Collective Brutality you. Yeah, maybe. It's hard. Like,
yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
It's a gotcha card.
Yeah.
And there's definitely spots for it. But if they know about it, I don't know if it's as effective, because they can just play around it or make sure, you know, they can afford to take the damage.
We didn't play Jund once in this series either. There's a weird Modern's so wide open.
Modern has like 40 decks.
All right, well, we always get one. That's not true. One of my series, we got more than one card, but we got one treasure chest.
You're so ahead on treasure chests. You can like brick on 40 of them.
This is true, but that's okay. We're gonna open up a Lotus here, and we're just gonna be up for forever. And I'm never gonna open one again.
I don't even know if Lotus is one of the more expensive cards anymore.
All right, well, we're gonna open it for you guys. This is for you. This is what we do for you. Open one. Yeah, okay.
I see a very expensive black-red card.
Yeah, no, I think
I guarantee you, if I'm not in this room, this would.
This is
the
true.
value of
This
this
is all
pack
your
would
fault.
be-
Yeah, no, I guarantee this is nothing. This is a commander card, and not even a good commander card. This is like I opened this up in a pre-con commander deck.
Someone made a really good point to me. Like,
No, these are all crap.
there's like a lot of cards that just have they have like no reason to be in the digital space. Like on MTG
Yeah.
Arena, like there's a bunch of commander cards. Well, this is like useless. It might as well be a common.
Yeah, that's fair, right? There's
A lot
just
of
so much
bad
fluff.
rares.
Yeah, I haven't played Arena. I'm not in the beta or any of that stuff, but I've heard the same thing. Well, anyway, okay. Well, you can't win them all, as obvious by this league and this treasure chest. But hey, we still did well. We had a good time, and I think we showed some different matchups. We didn't play any small creature decks. It was great. I don't know. I thought it was really good. Anything to say to the viewers?
I'm glad we didn't go 2-3 with me here.
I would have blamed you. Never would have had him again. Like, no,
well,
that's it.
maybe if I wasn't here, you would have gone 4-1 or something.
That's true. You very likely did. No, I'm just kidding. No, you were great. It was
I'm
great to
not
have
a
you
burn
here.
player. I'm just trying to use just normal, general Magic strategy in the burn deck.
I should try that sometime. Anyway, this has been Andrew, Day 2 Dryden, recording with Nikachu for Nikachu MTG. Hope you enjoyed the content. Make sure to share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time. And I'm sure Nikachu will in his own videos. But yeah, take care.